What's up, loves, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's video, guys, I'll be talking to you guys about factors that influence friendship levels. On my previous videos, I taught you guys levels of friendship, and you guys demanded to know what influences the levels of friendship. How can you determine this one is in A, B, C, or D according to the levels of friendship? I hope you guys remember the levels of friendship. We say they are acquaintances, we say they are casual workers, we say they are close friends, we say they are best friends. So what actually influences you to put A, B, or C into a certain criteria? Remember, guys, what I'm sharing, guys, it's real life reality. It will help you avoid conflict. It will help you avoid drama in your life. It will help you, those things that people say, I told A, B, and C, D, and I had it with E, F, G. Why did you hear it with E, F, G? Because A, B, C, D was not in that level of friendship that you categorized it. You can categorize them in your life. That's why I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you. These are some of the things that I actually did for myself. And as I said, guys, most of the things that I'm talking about, it's life experiences, not anything that I didn't go through. It's life experiences that I went through, and I feel like it's fit for me to share. So the first thing, there are three. So the first factor that influences friendship is time and effort. Time and effort. I don't know how to start with this. Time and effort. The duration of time that you have actually spent with that person. As simple as that. I've known A, B, C, D for 1 week, 2 weeks. Automatically, it tells you on what level of friendship there is. Don't be those people like, I met A, B, and C, D, we connect. You can, but I am not disagreeing that you cannot connect with someone so fast. You can. I have actually met people that I talked to, and I'm like, oh my god, we have the same interest. But you don't immediately start saying they're my best friend. No. You can put them in the casual friends because you have had like limited interactions with them. So the duration of time that you have spent with someone, like for instance, you can also say in time, you can also say you can be knowing someone for a long time. For example, I have friends that I've known for 2 years, 3 years, but the duration of time that you have actually spent together is less. I could be knowing someone from since 2020. I know them, but can I say they are my friends? No. Can I say they're my close friends? No. Because maybe we haven't spent a lot of time together. So time comes into place when we say about the influence of the levels of friendship. Because for someone to get at the level of best friend level, that means that you have spent time with that person. That means you know the person as the back of your hands. They like A, B, C, D. When they wake up they want coffee. Like right now Hakiza needs water. Sorry, I'm having some hot water, guys. So time is a factor. So check that person at what amount of time have you spent with that person. Time and the effort that you put in friendship. People, what makes people get into arguments is you don't put effort in your friendship. Are you putting effort in that friendship? Are you going to see them? Are you going to call them? For me, there was a time that I went through in my life that I felt like I wasn't actually a good friend. And I'll be honest with you guys, I wasn't a good friend at that time because I was going through something, and I felt like I can't be a good friend at this time, and I lost that friend because I wasn't there for them, because I was selfish at that time. And I feel like it was a good period for me to be selfish, but it was also wrong because I also wronged my friend because I was selfish. I was not able to talk. My friend will call me and be like, hey, you know how friendship is. I did this in the morning. She was actually my best friend. I did this in the morning till evening. I will know everything that she did, and we were in different counties. So you see, the effort that you put also will also determine the level of friendship that you are in. So check, for you to call someone your best friend, are they investing in the friendship? Because people think that friendship is just okay, I have friends, I have a small circle. You actually have to invest in the friendship. Friendship is not just saying like this, oh, let's go out, let's go drinking, let's go you have to invest. You have to invest in that person emotionally, you have to invest in that person physically, financially at times, because you may never know, they may not be poor or whatever, but it may be their birthday. You actually need to invest in them. So the time and effort that someone puts will actually help you know the level of friendship that you are in with. Because for me, this is actually what helped me to know my friends, because I always say they're my friends, hey, we are friends, let's go. I have friends. But when it will come maybe to something like my birthday, I won't get gifts. When I'm stressed, they won't call me, they will just call me wanting something. When I'm going through something, they won't care, they'll just reach out like once, hi, I heard you went through ABCD, then they will not even reach out again, and those are not friends. And for me at that time, my mindset, those are my best friends, and I had to learn that, Hakiza, no, they are your casual friends. You're actually friends because you go to work together. You're actually friends because you go to school together. You're actually friends because you guys go to the gym together. It's not anything deeper than that. So time and effort is a good way that influences friendship. Check how much effort does that person invest in you, how much time do they invest in you, not just financially but the time. Do they actually take the time? Especially when you have grown up, you actually realize it's hard for you to be on the phone. So it's hard for you to actually be on the phone day in day out to talk to your friends. It's actually hard for you to be like, hello, and it's actually hard. So the time that person gives you, the effort that person gives you, the effort that they make, it will help you determine the level of friendship. The next point is the trust and vulnerability. How vulnerable they can be. The trust and how vulnerable that person can be. I know some people can say, okay, it's automatic. No, because sometimes the trust that you have with someone, for me, I had friends, guys, as you guys know, I'm talking these things out of experience. I'm talking to you guys these things out of the things that I went through. So for me, in terms of trust and oh my god, what's happening? Vulnerability. For me, I had friends where, even to date, I have people that I know I can trust with my, let's say, for example, M-Pesa pin, with my bank account pin. I have friends that I know, okay, this one, I really don't care. For example, I have actually two. My sister and someone else. They actually know my details more. Sometimes I forget my details and they know my details. I can give them and I will find nothing. They will not transfer money. No, I don't have money. They will not transfer money, they will not take debts, they will not even check my messages, they will not do anything. I will not find them in my WhatsApp, even if I left my phone with them, because your phone has everything. Even if I left my phone with them for a week and come back, my finances will still be the same. So the trust and vulnerability that you have with that person, how can you trust that person? Will you actually be in a space where you trust? And for me, I had to learn that I need to define my friends, because you can be saying this is your friend, but when you go and hear that so and so said ABCD, and I'm like, huh? No, they can't say that, but they can, and they did, because they're not your friends, because you guys are not in that level. That's why you need to define your friendship, and that what influences is the trust and vulnerability, the trust that you have with that person. And guys, trust doesn't come easily. You just don't wake up and say I trust you. No, It's just the same thing as love. You just don't wake up and say I love you. There's need to be a process of trust. There are things that need to happen for you to trust someone. So you know, to be confident. That's why the trust and vulnerability comes. Even that's when for someone to say that they're your best friend, you trust them. You trust that even if I'm not there, that person will always have good things to say about me. They'll always have my back, no matter what. You don't want to share things with someone, then you come out and say, oh, they said it, you had it from someone else. That's what actually happens, because you shared information with someone, not defining the level of friendship that you are in with. That then at the end, in turn, it come and hurt you, because you actually didn't define the level of friendship. But if you define the level of friendship, you will know how much trust that you have with them, or no trust at all. And you will know what, I want to tell you this, but I choose silence. I choose silence. As you guys know, as I say, 2025, choose peace. We are working on choosing peace all the way. So choose peace by defining your friendship. Choose peace by checking on the trust and vulnerability, because people have gone through things, the childhood traumas, the heartbreaks, the heartaches, the whatever that they're going through, sicknesses that they're going through. For someone to get to a point for you to share them with you, that means to be a level of friendship that is there. So check also the trust and vulnerability, how that someone is vulnerable to you, and it will help you define the level of friendship. The last point is the shared values or interest. Shared values or interest is another way that influences friendship, because, for instance, I want to use a good example. I wanted to use religion, but I'm choosing not to. Shared interest in terms of maybe raising kids. Even say, let's say in a couple setup or in a marriage setup, you want to choose A, B, C, D, A, B as your partner. You believe in beating children. B believes in disciplining children in another way. Their shared interests and values. One is whoever, and another one is a whoever. Their shared interests and values. You believe in this cultural thing, they don't believe in this cultural thing. You see, when these things will not match, and in turn, it will bring a lot of conflicts, a lot of friction in between. And why would you want to? And why would you want to start dealing with the friction, start dealing with the arguments, start dealing with, you see, the reason why people say people argue because sometimes you have shared beliefs and shared interest. As much as it's a good thing, make sure that the values that you have, someone can have different personalities, different interests, but make sure the values are the same. Make sure the values are the same. I don't know, I don't want to talk too much about it, because I don't want to scratch some points that I wouldn't want to say things that I'm actually going to question myself why I talked about it. But shared values is an important thing. If you value family, you value money, and another person comes and says, no, I don't value family, I want to be by myself, even in a relationship setup, it's just going to bring friction. As much as the first time it will be all lovey-dovey, we are grooving and all that, when sometimes it can actually bring friction, because their values are not the same. Even guys, even this one in relationship, make sure that you have shared values. You don't have to be the same person with that person, but you have shared values. They value family, they value marriage, they value children, different values. They value whatever, Christianity, whatever it is that you value. Make sure that you have shared values or interests. This will also help you define the level of friendship, because define the level of friendship that you are in. Those are the 3 points that I wanted to share with you guys. There are more points, but I feel like those are the 3 common points that will help you influence the level of friendship. Hope you guys have learned something. Hope you guys have picked a few things or two, and it will help you define the level of friendship. It will help you define where and how your friends who and whom you're friends with, and it's also beneficial to you guys. Make sure you like the video, share the video, comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye loves.